Welcome to third grade curriculum night here at Wood Creek Elementary.
Tonight's topics are introductions, classroom information, reward system and behavior, communication, attendance, schedule, curriculum/grading, homework, weight of grades, one-to-one, star dates and information, and website information.
Our third grade team in rotations. Our first team up is Miss Pam Reed, who teaches math and science, and Kayla Bellick, who is reading, writing, and social studies, and she is also the SIL for the grade level. Our next team up is Miss Shannon Templeton, who teaches math and science, and her partner is Caroline Hoffman, who teaches reading, writing, and social studies. Our third team here at Wood Creek is Matthew Gamble, who teaches math and science, and Heather Mower, who is reading, writing, and social studies. Miss Tracy Chrisman teaches math and science, and her partner is Ashley Ruman, who teaches reading, writing, and social studies. The last team on the grade level is Cora Montel, and she teaches math and science, and she's also the SEAL for math and science, and her partner is Jillian Bass, who teaches reading, writing, and social studies.
In third grade, we sent out weekly newsletters emailed to your inbox. Assignment due dates will be posted, special events, and what we're up to in each subject for the week.
Thursday folders will come home on Thursday. They contain student work, school business announcements, and PTA information. They could also include work indicating a parent's signature is needed after you review with your child. Make sure to sign those Thursday folders and return them every Friday morning. They will be checked by your homeroom teacher.
Our communication cards this year are yellow. Students will keep their card in their folder to be reviewed daily by the parent. Students will take them home each day and return each morning back to class. Parent signatures are required each Thursday evening to be seen by the teacher on Friday morning. You do not need to sign the card every night. Cards will be marked for behaviors if a student has a mishap, but also for positive actions with heart marks.
Students plus teachers plus parents equals student success. Make sure that you check out our weekly newsletter that gets sent home on Fridays. Check out Hack Daily for looking at on grades. Check their communication card to see great behavior or any behavior that needs to be looked at. Be sure to sign that every Friday. Check out their Thursday folders. And we do have parent conferences. We do accept phone calls, and we will call you back during our planning time. And we will also check our email daily to make sure to respond to anything that you have.
Be sure to check your privacy codes online to make sure that they reflect what you want for your child at this school.
This slide shows our third grade math and science schedule along with the third grade RLA and social studies schedule.
The school day starts at 7:50 a.m. and ends at 3 p.m. Doors open at 7:30 a.m. The tardy bell is at 7:50. Attendance is taken at 9:15 a.m. and make sure your child is on time for school with necessary supplies. Notify attendance office as early as possible via the online absence form each day of absence. The form is located on the WCE website or call 281-234-0100. In reading this year, we put emphasis on independent reading and reading out loud. This is also needed at home and in school. It's super important to make sure that your child is reading 20 minutes a day at home as well as in school. In third grade, there is a transition from learning to read and reading to understand. So that means that whenever they are reading, they are comprehending and are able to answer questions that the teacher asks them. In writing this year, we're still going over foundational skills, and we're also learning about the writing process. And some writing that we'll be doing this year is personal narrative, expository, letters, opinion essays, research, persuasive, and descriptive essays.
In math, we will be working on the math workshop model. Homework activities may include math-based family games, hands-on math assignments, or pencil and paper activities. Please encourage your child if they have questions, but refrain from doing it yourself. For best practices, we are learning fact fluency. Please work on your addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division facts. In science, Our different topics that we will be working on this school year is Onward We Go, Physical Properties of Matter and Forces, Everyday Energy, Mechanical Energy and Speed, Earth's Surface and Resources, Weather and Space, Growth and Behavior, Energy Flow and Ecosystems, Structures, Functions, and Life Cycles, and we're ending on Health and Body Systems.
In social studies this year, we will be going over digital citizenship and community building, constitution days, map skills and landforms, government and elections, early American history, communities, past and present, economics, entrepreneurs and junior achievement, innovators, heroes, and celebrating culture.
For our homework policy, homework will be used to enrich and reinforce topics covered in class. For math, we have targeted math skill practice and fact fluency. For reading and writing, we're asking parents to make sure that their child reads for 20 minutes each night and keep track of their reading on a reading log. Other practice and study guides may be given periodically throughout the year. Homework is weighted as an other grade as a total of 10% of the 9-week grading period grade.
In third grade, our major grades count as 40% towards the actual grade itself. This includes tests and class projects, formal assessments. Minor grades count as 50%. This can be classwork, quizzes, labs, projects completed at home. And other grades count as 10%, which is homework, participation, effort, and process, etc. You may view your students' grades 24 hours online via the Home Access Center.
This year we are 1-to-1, so devices are allowed to go home, but they also can be housed at school as well to avoid damage and breakage. Devices should be fully charged if they do go home. They must be placed in silent mode. Personal headphones and a mouse are definitely encouraged, but not required. We have GoGuardian to monitor websites as students are working on assignments.
This year in third grade, we are going on 2 field trips. Students and teachers will attend Main Street Theater to watch the performance of The Best School Year Ever on May 1st. We also go to the STEAM Center on December 11th and December 12th.
For the STAR test, reading will be on April 9th and math will be April 23rd.
Here at Wood Creek Elementary, we like to celebrate our house pride. We have house parties every once in a while, so make sure on those days that students wear their house colors. If your student isn't assigned a house color, they will be assigned one shortly by spinning a wheel on morning announcements.
Don't forget to keep plugged in with third grade S'more newsletter, rocking into third grade.
Thank you so much for your time and interest in your students' education here at Wood Creek Elementary. Remember, here at Wood Creek, we are a family, and together we will work for the success of your little ranger.